Welcome to Curious Trail, where we uncover the world's wonders. If you're into curious facts and exciting adventures, hit that like button, share with fellow explorers, and subscribe for more discoveries. Ready to explore the unknown? Let's go. Have you ever heard about stones that sail across the desert all by themselves? Welcome to the enigmatic world of the sailing stones of Death Valley, California. These are not your ordinary stones. They move, they traverse, and they leave long, winding tracks behind them. All of this happens without any human or animal intervention. Fascinating, isn't it? These stones, some weighing as much as 700 pounds, are found on the flat, dry lake bed known as racetrack playa. The tracks they leave behind are often hundreds of feet long, zigzagging or curving across the desert floor. They can shift position overnight, or sometimes stay stationary for years, only to move again when conditions are just right. The intriguing part is that no one has ever seen these rocks in motion. Their movement has been deduced purely from the distinctive tracks they leave behind. This has led to a plethora of theories attempting to solve the puzzle of these mysterious voyagers. One theory suggests that strong winds reaching up to 90 miles per hour push the rocks across the slippery mud. Another theory proposes that during the rare occasions when the desert freezes over, thin sheets of ice might carry the rocks along when the ice begins to break up. Yet another theory speculates about the role of bacterial mats, forming a slippery surface that allows the rocks to glide across the desert floor. However, despite all these theories, none have been able to fully explain this remarkable phenomenon. Field studies, observations, and even GPS tracking have been used in the quest to solve the mystery, but the sailing stones remain coy, keeping their secrets well hidden. So next time you find yourself in Death Valley, keep an eye out for these extraordinary stones. Who knows, you might just catch a glimpse of one setting sail on its next journey. Whether it's the wind, ice, bacterial mats, or something entirely different, one thing is for sure. The true cause behind these self-propelled stones remains one of nature's captivating mysteries. Imagine walking through a desert and stumbling upon circles of vegetation. Sound like a fantasy? It's not. Welcome to the Namib Desert, a vast arid expanse stretching along the southwestern coast of Africa. This desert, one of the oldest and driest in the world, is home to an intriguing phenomenon known as fairy circles. These are circular patches of land, typically between 2 and 15 meters in diameter, ringed by short grass, with the center remaining bare. From the sky, it's as though the earth has been pockmarked by thousands of these odd formations, dotting the landscape in a pattern that seems almost too precise to be natural. But what causes these fairy circles? That is a question that has puzzled scientists for decades. Some believe that they are the work of termites. According to this theory, the insects clear the vegetation in a circular pattern around their nests, creating the distinctive bald patches. The vegetation ring around the circles is thought to be a result of enhanced plant growth, due to the increased water availability. Others suggest that these circles are the result of plant toxins. As per this theory, certain plants in the desert produce toxins that prevent other plants from growing too close to them. Over time, these toxin-producing plants die out, leaving behind a circular patch of barren land. There's also a theory that underground gas leaks could be responsible for these circles. This hypothesis proposes that natural gases seeping up from the ground could kill off the vegetation above, resulting in the bare patches. However, none of these theories have been conclusively proven, and each one has its critics. The fairy circles of the Namib Desert remain a tantalizing puzzle, and their true cause continues to elude scientists. Though theories abound, the fairy circles continue to baffle scientists, standing as a testament to nature's enigma. So the next time you walk through a desert and see a fairy circle, remember, you're looking at one of nature's most captivating mysteries. Can a river run so hot that it boils? In the heart of the Amazon it does. Welcome to the boiling river, known in Spanish as Chanay Timpishka, which translates to boiled with the heat of the sun. This river, hidden deep within the Peruvian Amazon, is not your typical freshwater current. Its water temperatures can reach an astonishing 200 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to brew a cup of tea or even cook an entire dinner. Local legends and mythology surround this enigmatic river, interweaving tales of powerful spirits and formidable entities. The indigenous people of the region regard the river with a mix of reverence and fear. To them, the boiling river is a sacred site, a place where the spirit world brushes up against our own. But what's the science behind such a bizarre and unique phenomenon? The mystery intrigued geoscientist Andres Russo, who in 2011 embarked on a journey to uncover the truth. Contrary to the initial skepticism of his peers, Russo discovered that the river was not a myth, but a scientific anomaly. You might think that the river's extreme heat is due to volcanic activity, a common source of geothermal energy. However, the boiling river baffles us further by being over 700 kilometers away from the nearest active volcano. So how is it possible? Russo and his team propose a theory. They suggest that the water is heated by a large hydrothermal system, a geological feature where groundwater is heated by the Earth's mantle. The heated water then travels through faults and cracks in the Earth's crust, eventually surfacing as the boiling river. This theory, while plausible, is still under investigation. The boiling river remains a sensational natural enigma, a testament to the remarkable and often unexplained wonders of our world. It's a place where science and myth converge, providing a fascinating glimpse into the powerful and mysterious forces at work beneath our feet. The boiling river, a natural wonder shrouded in legend and mystery, continues to perplex and fascinate. Clouds are common, but have you ever seen a cloud that stretches up to 600 miles long? Welcome to the fascinating world of the morning glory clouds. These are not your everyday fluffy white formations in the sky. No, these are unique, tube-shaped clouds that can stretch across the sky for hundreds of miles, a rare meteorological phenomenon predominantly observed in northern Australia. Imagine this. As the sun rises, an enormous rolling cloud appears on the horizon, stretching as far as the eye can see. It's like an enormous, elongated cotton candy, dwarfing everything beneath it. This is the morning glory cloud, an awe-inspiring spectacle that transforms the sky into a breathtaking vista. But what makes these clouds form in such an unusual way? The genesis of the morning glory clouds is a delicate dance between land and sea breezes, humidity, and the unique geographical features of the region. As the cool maritime air collides with the warm air over the land, it creates a rolling effect, leading to the formation of these extraordinary clouds. The morning glory clouds are not just a visual treat, but they're also a playground for thrill seekers. Yes, you heard it right. Glider pilots from around the world come to northern Australia to ride these gigantic waves in the sky. Imagine surfing on a cloud, riding the air currents as if they were ocean waves. It's an adrenaline rush like no other, a unique experience that only the morning glory clouds can offer. But remember, these clouds are as elusive as they are spectacular. Their formation depends on specific atmospheric conditions, and their appearance is unpredictable. Yet the rarity and unpredictability only add to the mystique and allure of the morning glory clouds. The morning glory clouds, a spectacular display of nature's prowess, leave us in awe and wonder. So, the next time you look up at the sky, remember there's a world full of extraordinary clouds out there, waiting to be discovered. What would you do if you saw millions of crabs marching towards the sea? On Christmas Island, it's an annual spectacle. Every year, a crimson tide sweeps across the landscape of this otherwise tranquil tropical paradise. But this isn't a tide of water, it's a tide of life, of crabs. Millions upon millions of red crabs, to be precise, all journeying from the forest to the sea in a grand exodus that captures the imagination and awes any onlooker fortunate enough to witness it. This puzzling migration is not a random event, but a crucial part of the crab's life cycle. As the wet season sets in, usually around October or November, mature red crabs embark on a perilous journey from their forest homes to the sea, driven by an ancient rhythm. Their objective? To breed and release their eggs into the ocean. The journey, however, is not without its challenges. The red crabs must navigate treacherous terrain, dodge traffic, and avoid predatory yellow crazy ants. Despite the perils, they press on, driven by a biological imperative that has been etched into their DNA over millions of years. The impact of this colossal migration extends beyond the crabs themselves. It shapes the very ecosystem of Christmas Island. As the crabs march, they aerate the soil, promoting nutrient cycling. Their absence from the forest also allows other species to flourish, creating a ripple effect throughout the island's biodiversity. When the crabs finally reach the sea, the females release their eggs into the water, and the cycle begins anew. The hatchlings will eventually return to the forest, and in time, they too will join the mighty march of their kin. The red crab migration is not just a spectacle to behold, it's a testament to the power of life and the intricate ballet of nature. It shows us that every creature, no matter how small, plays a part in the grand scheme of things. The red crab migration, a striking example of nature's grandeur and complexity, leaves us marveling at its intricacies.